I predict that Andy Warski is on such a downtrend mentally and physically that within the next 7 years, Andy Warski will have AIDS.
I need some dick now.
Andy and Ethan in Knoxville were together.
I'm getting dick tonight. I'm getting dick right now. After the show, I'm getting dick. I want to put a dick inside of me. Preferably Ethan Ralph's dick. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey.
How long can you hold your breath? What is going on here?
I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. Oh, yeah, I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
From what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around.
Maybe there's no such thing as a bottom and a top. Maybe we could be both.
Ethan told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself.
There were some rough dudes in there.
What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
Twilight Sparkle is the best pony.
What is up, guys? Well, Afternoon Wave, episode 46. What is going on? Oh, man. Do I have some bombshells today? Because I almost forgot. I was like, I'm gonna go with my what's it called? I'm gonna go with my normal show and drop some stuff and show some funny videos and make you guys laugh. But I forgot all about this because, well, I woke up kind of late because I'm not feeling super great. But I received some stuff yesterday and forgot all about it, right? And then I was messing around in my Discord and remembered I had it. So I'll be bringing that to you guys shortly. That's what the addition on the title is. Am I playing the mean guy? Nah. I'm just going to drop some shit that I got told to me by a very good source. And a person who's not in the YouTube community, has no play in it, none of that, or anything like that. So, well, I guess we'll be talking about Andy Warski again. He's kind of disappeared off the radar of the world and, out doing his own thing. But apparently over the last few days, via Instagram, some weird shit happened. And do I trust this person? Do I trust the source? I actually do. I trust the source because of the simple fact that they're not involved in the community. They barely know who Andy is, just from a interaction at when we were in Knoxville in Florida. Now, I don't know what's going on with Andy's Instagram. It's gone. It's really gone. And Sicko knows because I showed Sicko yesterday. And, yeah. we were both like, yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little cringy, if I must say myself. AG, it's Friday. Take your shirt off. No, but definitely like the stream, share the stream, and we'll dive into some things. This definitely is very, very juicy, and so I want to let some of the audience get in here and get some things rolling. I'm gonna play a video first, and we're going to take a look at it while it's playing, because I've already watched this. I want you guys to see it, and then we'll talk about it. It's 45 seconds, but I need to jump up and close the blinds because it's super bright in here today. This was at the Cannes Film Festival. Tarantino is premiering his most recent movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I believe it's called. And, well, he had some questions asked of him from a reporter. So I'm going to let you guys listen to that. Give me like 10 seconds. I'm going to shut the blinds.
Quentin, you have put Margot Robbie, a very talented actress, actor, in your film. She was in with Leonardo in Wolf of Wall Street. I, Tonya. This is a, person with a great deal of acting talent, and yet you haven't really given her many lines in the movie. And I wondered, I guess that was a deliberate choice on your part, and I just wanted to know why that was, that we don't hear her actually speaking very much. And Margot, I wanted you to also comment about being in the film in this part.
Well, I just reject your hypotheses.
Right.
That's pretty... pretty fast, right? No, I'm wearing shorts today. Yeah, pretty fucking fast response. Why don't you give her enough lines? Why don't you let her talk more? Because it's my movie, bitch, and I'll write it how I fucking want. Who the fuck are you? That's how more people need to be with these dumbass writers. More people need to be like this with these dumbass writers. It is... Oh, man. You don't have to give them the response they want to hear. You don't have to pander to their shenanigans and their bullshit. That's quick, easy, and you know what? You don't like it? Shut the fuck up. Don't watch it. Because she didn't put it out enough. Yeah, rewrite your movie. Margot Robbie doesn't have a... Margot Robbie, I'll play it again. It's really short. Margot Robbie doesn't have enough lines in your film. So the woman literally asks, hey, you bring her on board. It's a feminist question is what it is. It's why aren't the women getting more lines? Have you ever watched a Quentin Tarantino movie, you fucking dumbass journalist? Quentin Tarantino, and I've got to give the guy credit here. He writes some of the strongest female... Yes, Margot Robbie. He writes some of the strongest female characters out there. I mean, you look through his catalog of movies he's directed and written, and he's got some of the strongest female characters of all time.
A comment about being in the film in this part.
Well, I just reject your hypotheses.
Right.
That's it. Cut and dry. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. I reject what you have to say about that. Ooh, with the heat. Yeah, well, hold on. Okay. Why did you say that word so many times in Django Unchained? Well, you see, it's a different time. There's a different time and a different age going on. But yeah, so whatever. Fucking idiots. And you get mad at the guy who literally writes really strong female characters. Keep pushing his buttons and he may just start writing them as however he wants and turning them into like fucking crybabies all the time. Yeah, I don't understand why they do that to him. It's just a fucking ridiculous move. For the simple fact that, like I said, the bride, look at the bride. She was a fucking stellar badass. Look at fucking, what's her name from Pulp Fiction? I fucking can't remember the character's name. But look how strong and fucking badass she was. Like, these people just want something. You want something. It wasn't any problem with it. I don't know what their fucking problem is. I'm just pointing out the strength of his female characters, because this bitch is over here, Mia Wallace, crying about how Margot Robbie doesn't have enough lines. She doesn't have enough lines, guys. Well, maybe that's something to do with the character story. Why does it fucking matter? You need to have 50% women speaking. Oh, actually, sorry. Now it's 75% of the time women need to be speaking, and 25% can be a man. That's our roles in Hollywood now. That's our role for feminism, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Since we're talking movie news, and since we're talking about how stupid things are in that industry, let's take a look at the idiots over at Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. Not many of you, I mean, I don't know how many of you know how Rotten Tomatoes works, how the audience score works. Here's the audience scored situation and the way it used to work. You used to be able to go on, write a review. They didn't know if you'd seen the movie or not, but you could write a review of the movie. Now, when you wrote a review, it affected the audience score, and you gave it a percentage, or you gave it a certain score. I don't know, because I've never really reviewed on there. But either way, people reviewed the shit out of Captain Marvel, and it was sitting at a super light, like low score, and it pissed either Rotten off or fucking Disney or whoever. And so Rotten decided to remove audience scores for the time being, and then they came up with this new situation. Now, the reason I think it's pay to review, and the reason why that seems to be the case, I'll dive into that and explain it later. However, there is a huge benefit to what they're doing for movies that actually get really shit reviews from people who are quote unquote verified raters. We're introducing verified ratings and reviews to help you make your viewing decisions. Rotten Tomatoes is always working to make our recommendation tool the most useful they can be for a movie and fans. Well, except for shit. I mean, you're owned by fucking Fandango, or you own Fandango now, so whatever. I trust your system as much as anything fucking else. The actual reviewers' scores are just fucking really bad comparatively. Today we're releasing some enhancements to our audience score, which we started revamping earlier this year. In February, we ditched our pre-release wanna see. Of course they ditched it because people in the media called it review bombs and blah, blah, blah. If I don't want to see the movie and I click don't want to see, is there something wrong with that? No, it's just I don't want to fucking see. Percentage in favor of a more straightforward want to see tally. Of course, because that wouldn't be seen as negative. And the media and everyone else can't call it review bombing and all that shit. We also removed the function that allows users to write comments about a movie prior to seeing it. What's next? Today, we're excited to introduce new features to our audience score and user reviews with the addition of verified ratings. So let's get to it. Rotten Tomatoes now features an audience score made up of ratings from users we've confirmed bought tickets to the movie. We're calling them verified ratings. We're also tagging written reviews from users we can confirm purchased a ticket to a movie as verified reviews. And so it's going to have, a percentage down at the bottom of verified audience, blah, blah, blah. Which they think is going to keep people from basically writing negative reviews about the movie, or keep trolls who haven't seen the movie from review bombing it. You'll start to see these changes on the main page for new movies in the user review section for those films. The first audience score you see on the page, wow. Should have a copy editor. That is it next to, that should be no apostrophe there, dum-dum. Let me adjust their sentence because it's fucking freaking me out. It's next to the popcorn bucket, just to the right of the tomato meter, will be the score made up of verified ratings. As with the current audience score, when the score is fresh, above 60%, you'll see a red bucket. When it's rotten, 59%, the bucket is green and tipped over. If you want to see a score that incorporates all ratings, both verified and non-verified, simply click more info. So you can still review, but what they're going to display is verified reviews. Now, when it comes down to it, in the end, they're going to bury the shit out of anyone who's not a verified review. And they're going to explain how you show verified. This is what it will apparently look like. You'll see written user reviews marked verified when you click onto the audience section for a particular movie. You can choose to view only verified reviews or read all reviews, verified or not, together. At launch, users can verify tickets through Fandango. AMC Theaters, Regal Cinemas, and Cinemark have signed up to participate in our verification program, and we plan to introduce other ticket providers as well. So, I do not know, based on this sentence, it sounds, and it's got a semicolon after it, so that's what I don't understand. It seems like Fandango is the only way to verify that you bought a ticket. Now, in that situation, here's where no, he did not. Just another one. This is where the situation gets interesting because of the simple fact that Fandango is owned by Rotten Tomatoes. So in order for you to be able to leave a review on Rotten Tomatoes, you'll have to have bought and basically paid them the service charge for using the service. Now, the benefit is when things are really bad audience scores and they're showing up on the front page, that means it's from verified people. That means these people went and saw the movie and fucking hated it. No matter what critics are saying, no matter what Rotten tries to do, it's going to show when things are very bad. We plan to introduce the other ticket providers as well. Users who want to verify their ratings and reviews simply choose where they bought their ticket when leaving their rating or review. If we can match their Rotten Tomatoes account used to buy their ticket, their rating or review will be verified. So basically, what this breaks down to is, in the big picture of things, they're going to only be able to currently verify things through Fandango, and I don't know if when they said Regal, Cinemark, and AMC, if they're going to allow you to verify off of when you buy from their site. But if you buy from your Fandango app or whatever, you'll receive a push notification after the showing to review the movie. When you review it, it'll then go up and it'll be considered a verified, review. So it'll be dealing, and all this has to do with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was so downvoted for wanted to see that they removed that. Then they basically, what they've done currently is they have removed all audience scores off of their movies as it is now. So they did that. So let's look at here, John Wick. So they're purging movie reviews on anything. hold on. They must be doing it in the future because they said they were going to purge their reviews and basically get rid of it. That's a weird flip. But that's what you'll see a lot of the time because of the way Rotten Tomatoes is, because of the bullshit you get from verified critics. You'll see audience scores where they enjoy the movie. They're a lot higher than the reviews. And that's the issue you run into. You have a great score when it comes to, I don't know, let's say fucking Captain Marvel. Great review. But the audience scores were freaking terrible. Like, let's check a look at that. %55 audience score with 86,000 reviews. And it's still got a 78%. It just goes to show that they're fucking... There's a massive amount of bias, as there is with anything else. And they don't want what's called... let me jump over to the audience. But yeah, so... I mean, it could work out to your benefit and to the benefit of people, because then what's Rotten Tomatoes going to say when they have these horrid reviews on their movies or on these movies, and they can't say it's the trolls because, it's the verifieds. So how are they trolls? Well, they just have, they're just mad. They're just mad, okay? Captain Marvel nerfed the MCU and destroyed reviewing websites. Good job. What's her name? Yeah, AG got paid. Can't tell you. Those beach huts in Bahamas don't come cheap. No, I did not get paid. Still waiting for that. I'm not dropping this because of relation to this. Because of not being paid. I'm dropping this because, well, it's scummy. And it's really, really fucking cringeworthy and creepy. It's something that should not have occurred. And for anything to happen like this is weird. And okay, fuck it. Let's jump into it. We'll jump into that. Let me get my shit lined up because I don't know how. I mean, I'll make it at least an hour and a half today, but my throat's kind of hurting today, and I don't want to over talk myself. So let's start here. So we all were bullshitting and hanging out at a bar while we were on the trip. And, well, there's a cool bartender. She was bullshitting with all of us. She asked if we had Instagram or anything like that. So I gave her my Instagram. Andy gave her his at the time, which apparently seems to be gone, is now gone, as well as... a couple of the other guys, the fans who were there. So we all, were bullshitting, whatever. So yesterday I was dicking around on Instagram and saw she was on, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I got this response of, your friend harassed me. And I was like, what? And obviously you're going to see direct messages. Let me check my OBS. So your friend was harassing me yesterday, and then a heart, which was obviously a mistake. I'm like, who? I don't know where that heart came from. No worries on the heart. Andy, he was with you when I met you guys. That was him. Really? What the fuck? Because I saw a post that I'll show you the posts that I saw. I'm being a little cautious. Yeah. I thought he must be trolling or something, but I also feel like I need to be safe and comfortable, or be safe, and I'm really uncomfortable that he knows where I work, because we all know where she worked because we all went into the place of business. If I might jump out of, okay, there we go. Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm back in California and haven't talked to him in a while as the business relationship fell apart and he still owes me money. I blocked him and made my account private. Don't worry about that regard. He's back in California. He's back in Canada. That sucks. What a douche. That's obviously a response to my statement. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, that makes me feel better. Nope. Yep. Cool. We'll start there. Okay. So the reason you don't see an image, and I'll show you guys why, is because he deleted his Instagram. So he deleted his Instagram shortly thereafter. All of this is gone. So you understand this. I do not have any reason to believe that this is not Andy. She barely knows who he is, and I don't know why in the hell said person would make a claim like this, or put this out there for anything but other than, I mean, literally when it's just, hey, what's up? How you been? And it's your friend harassed me, and right away. And this is coming from Andy's account. It's curious. Hey, show me your tits. I have no problem with asking for tit pics, whatever. That's cool. You've got to be kidding me. Am I a joke to you? No, but that must have been. It wasn't. You down to fuck or what? No, why not? Definitely not interested. Sorry. Am I ugly? Sorry. Holy fuck. Am I ugly? She didn't show me the next bit, or she didn't post it on her Instagram, but I knew, and the other guys knew, and I'm pretty sure Andy knew that she had a boyfriend. And she was very clear about that to Andy and others. He doesn't have to know. I'm not interested in sleeping with anyone who isn't him. Seems boring to me. Well, I didn't ask for your opinion on that matter. City is full of girls to fuck. Ask someone else. I'm asking you. I take what I want. And right now, that's you. You don't have a choice. I definitely do. I have a choice and a taser. I'll use it if you threaten me. Now you won't. You want this. Well, my words didn't get my point across. Maybe my silence will. Now, I asked for screenshots again, and direct screenshots, and I haven't prepped them. They're exactly the same, just with a wider view that shows her logo, that shows her, image the way Instagram does. And, well, it seems to me, and I'll drop these in screenshots. And then after that, and I just got to prep them because I didn't prep this many because I didn't expect the conversation that long. I said, I'm totally sorry, dude. That's fucked up. Hold on, what? Oh, yeah. I'm totally sorry, dude. That's fucked up. I just don't really want Andy to know anything about me or my life. And if he has connections here, that makes me uncomfortable. So I was going to block anyone in relation to that just to be safe. The whole thing shook me up. I'm taking extra precaution. I understand completely. That's pretty messed up. I can't believe that shit. It's insane and creepy, right? I mean, I see this shit every day on Instagram and Facebook, and it never have had it happen to me. I'm also in disbelief. I thought he must be fucking with me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. What I want to know is, did he delete his IG? Because I can't find it anymore. So I ran and checked incognito mode to check it, and whatever, to double check if he's blocked. Some say it's Ian Miles Chong who hacked him or his phone because he went after a chick who messed with Chong and released her nudes. Okay. I don't know why Ian would pick this person, as this person has no ties to anything. This person has no ties to Andy's community. anything as far as the internet stuff goes. I don't know if Ian did hack Andy. Fucking dude, come on, man. Don't use the same passwords because no, I don't know if it's Andy's fault. I'm going to assume it's Andy's fault for the time being because there's nothing that discredits us, and I trust this person because this person, like I said, has nothing to gain from this. And then the person, like, after I asked for verification screenshots and get them and make sure that they were real. They're real. They're not the non-zoomed in versions of it, which don't block off her name and other stuff. So I know that they're there and that they are real, and it is. I don't see it being or needing any kind of reason to do this. Okay, so not ugly. I'm just not interested. I'm also in a serious relationship. That was the response. What's called and the person asked me what I was going to do with it. Yeah, I'm not. Well, that says something. Trust an AOC level Tinder more than Warski. No, she's. Oh, yeah. Well, at least she didn't run for office, whatever. But she's a bartender. We all met. She was cool. We bullshitted, and it just came out of nowhere because, like, I was just like, "Hey, how you been? How's work?" And she's like, "What do you want?" And I was just like, "Whoa," because I hadn't talked to her in forever, and I'm like, "Oh boy." Oh, no, read. Hey, yo, that was a. Hold on, let me pull that up. Text to speech is on for fucking $3, so you guys know. Let me pull that back up so I can actually read it because I missed it. Yo, that was just a joke, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Also, where's my fucking money? You know I always get what I want, Jimmy Neutron. What is? You mean? Where's my money? No, yeah. Thanks, Andy Warski with a Y. There's more trust there because she has nothing to gain from said situation. She has no reason to lie about said situation. I take things at this perspective. I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying this is what I've been provided. This is what I've been shown. And if this is his doing and this is the way he's talking to people, it's pretty fucking scummy. Now, if the thing that with the nothing to gain, she's not tied into any of this bullshit. Oh, she's a she. I've met her in public and in person and know that she's a real person. So for this situation to come around and it just to be blown up in and out of nowhere, that's where the trust comes from. Because it was completely unexpected. There's nothing to gain from it. It's not like Andy's fucking doing big things and putting out any kind of thing to the world that's fucking beneficial to him or anyone else, right? So I don't see there being a possibility of this being a lie. Now, could there be the possibility that he got fucking hacked? Well, yeah, but I'm not going to give that benefit because that's such a fucking easy excuse. I could say I was hacked and put whatever the fuck up on my YouTube or on my Facebook or whatever, and then claim I was hacked. Now, I believe which has been happening to Andy's Twitter. Now, someone said that they think Andy's phone could have been hacked. Andy just got a new phone. So how would it be hacked? You would think that after getting your YouTube attacked at one time and having the fucking snuff film and porn and all that shit played on your channel, you wouldn't use the same password. So I'm going to assume, yeah, exactly. How does someone get hacked so much? I'm going to assume that he changed his passwords. I'm going to assume he changed his passwords, which any smart person would do. However, what up, Mersh? However, is he smart in that regard? No. Now, the fact that the Instagram went down and the Instagram was taken down and deleted off the platform goes to show that either he did all that shit and then deleted it, hoping there would be no evidence or nothing would come out, or the other person who quote unquote hacked him deleted it. But why would they delete it when they have the benefit of, I don't know, using it and making him look bad? You get what I mean, right? Like, you can be hacked so many times. You either learn from your fucking lesson or not. Well, no, this person's in their mid to late 20s, I think, and bartending. So, and I'm not going to fucking spread any kind of name or shit like that out. Whoops, I deleted one. But yeah, so the fact that this all comes out of nowhere, the fact that this person has no reason to lie, is why I trust it. That's why I trust it. It doesn't have to do with who the person is or versus the person. There's nothing to gain in this regard. And at the end, after I was like, yeah, you send me like a full image screenshot, which were sent, but says names, and I don't want that to leak that person's name. What are you going to do with it? I'm like, nothing. I just wanted to see it to make sure that it was the same account and to double check it, because as much as I trust you or don't trust you, I don't really trust anyone, but I want to make sure that it is the case. And I know that while we were all down in Florida, they were chatting on IG DMs, so I can verify that this was his account. Was it hacked? If it was hacked again, yes, the hacker Hacker 4chan is all is behind this all. No. And as much as I want to give people benefits of the doubt and I want to say, no, I don't think he would do this, but then again, I don't fucking know. I knew him on a work level. I wasn't sitting and watching what he was sending to chicks. If nudes from that girl who leaked shit on Ian got out, he is obviously down to ask for nudes. That shows evidence, or she was down to send them, whatever the case may be. She got nudes. His dick pics got out and were dropped on Turk February's channel, and then Turk February got his channel deleted over it, which I don't know why you would put that up. And, well, I mean, come on. You don't get hacked that many times. No smart person gets hacked that many times. So for anyone to make the claim that it's a fucking hack just seems like people are hoping and wanting to fucking play defense. I mean, it's really, really, really stupid. It's way too many fucking times. Someone was saying his Twitter was hacked. I don't know. I mean, granted, there's been shit posted about Ralph on there since I'm going to make sure I'm not opening because this says it may be sensitive. Oh, yeah, I definitely can't show that on YouTube. So on Twitter, the leak that someone was talking about, what's it called? Showed that chick that here's a good one. Apparently the person whose nude got leaked off of Andy's phone. But okay, this is where it gets fucking interesting, and I ask the question. If you're texting with the person, you probably wouldn't send them nudes via Twitter or elsewhere, right? You'd send it to them via text if you're going to send nudes. The girl whose nudes got leaked on Andy's page, which I can't show because, you know, this is YouTube. You can go look at it yourself. Been calling him all morning, and he's constantly hanging up before I can get a word in. Does he say anything at all? And or is there any reason to believe someone else has his phone? Andy has been really unhinged lately. He's produced... Oh, no. That's... Yeah, whatever. He's messaging me right now on his cell, getting it figured out. But how would they get a hold of his cell phone? That's what I don't get. Someone said Andy's channels have not been hacked. I don't fucking know what's going on with this. He did start blocking people. He blocked Sicko, which I would make an assumption is because he blocked me because he's pissed off at me, and he knows that Sicko, you know, is my buddy. Wow, Andy Warski blocked me so he could post my nudes. Sorry, everyone who didn't want to see, but to everyone who did enjoy, and you're welcome. That's what she said. I'm blocked too. I heard he got hacked. He really do this? Has to be a lie, considering I sent this to his phone. Okay, since I can't show the image, but I can show this. So, there's the girls whose nude got leaked and said exactly what I said. I'm blocked too. That's I hypocrite. I heard he got hacked. He really do this. Has to be a lie considering I sent this to his phone. Well, that'd be really dumb. Revenge porn is pretty serious. I've been calling him all morning. He's constantly hanging up on me. So, yeah. Doesn't look like it came out of his Twitter. It came off his phone. And if he has his phone, how in the hell and who in the hell? How you can't? Cell phones don't work that way. You're not going to be able to spoof a cell phone unless he was dumb enough to, I don't know, leave it around someone and someone freaking dropped a fucking mirroring app. I don't fucking know. Undead abortion. You leave me alone. How about that? If you don't like me talking about Andy and showing that he's on Instagram fucking trying to force himself on chicks, he's dropping nudes on his Twitter that were from his cell phone. He's definitely changed his Google password because he had to after Ian got a hold of it or whoever got a hold of it and dropped it on nudes. Yeah, it is abuse. You want to see the abuse? We'll give a little taste of abuse to this person over here. Let's read this. I'm not interested in sleeping with anyone who isn't him. Talking about her boyfriend seems boring to me. That's from Andy. Well, I didn't ask your opinion or on the matter. City is full of girls to fuck. Ask someone else. I'm asking you. I take what I want. And right now that's you. You don't have a choice. I definitely do. I have a choice and a taser I'll use if you threaten me. No, you don't. You want this. So either Andy has gone completely unhinged, and for you spurgs who may see this later that need to see this, it's there, and this comes from a very credible source, and the other source whose nudes got dropped, coming from her, it's a statement that nude that was dropped on Andy's Twitter was sent to Andy's phone. So There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that it was a hack situation. Definitely wasn't a hack situation. Just doesn't. It's not. It's not fucking at all. You guys get that, right? Anyone who wants to defend him, you're more than welcome to defend him. Undead abortion, Alex again. I don't care if it's Alex or not. I don't think him and Alex are on good terms currently. I mean, he did leave the guy kind of high and dry and to deal with a criminal case where Andy would have to be a witness all by himself. Yeah. So, yeah, he's messaging her on his cell phone right now, getting it figured out. Nope. I will not say that this is anything of someone else doing it and using that excuse. Everyone else is just fucking trying to pander to the dude, trying to defend the dude. This is fucking not the case. Don't fucking defend him. Don't be stupid enough to fall for that shit. I mean, you have the words of the person whose nudes it was. Come on. I don't know. I'm just saying if I was Alex, I would ask the question. Why did the guy up and dip on me when he knows that I'm going to have criminal cases and I'm going to need him as a witness? I would ask that question. Hey bud, why are you jamming up to Canada? Why are you leaving me high and dry? That's what I would ask. But I don't know. Instead, I'll give him a ride to the fucking, what's it called? Jesus Christ. And well, and I think potentially this was potentially done to be able to post whatever the hell he wants. You know? To be able to, if you can say that you've been hacked, then you can post and talk shit about whoever you want. I wouldn't. Hold on, say that again. What did I say? I can never tell. I'm not in the loop, to be honest. Too busy with Britain politics. Yeah, good luck for you guys over there. I can't blame a dude for hitting on chicks. On the other hand, it wasn't mutual. That's the issue, is that so you hit on a chick. Any average guy, you hit on a chick. And then you say, she says, well, I'm not interested. I have a boyfriend. Do you back off or do you press the issue? Most normal guys in the chat who aren't sicko and aren't going to say the exact opposite of what you would expect every normal person to say. You would back off. You wouldn't say things like, no, you don't have a choice. I get what I want. Shit like that. You move on. This wasn't at a bar. She was met. Everyone met her at the bar. She was the bartender serving us and bullshitting with us. And we met the owner of the bar. He was a cool guy and everything like that too. And he took our Instagrams as well, and in a way to contact and reach out to us and stuff like that as well. Now, I don't know. What has it been? 2 months? 2 months down the road, you start sending messages that say shit like that are very, very creepy, not very tactful. And all of a sudden, see, you have Andy. As of May 20th, his account was not quote unquote hacked. If he wants to play that game, his Twitter was not quote unquote hacked. You can look at the way it is, the conversations, whether it be him talking about the James Charles things, Ian Miles Chong from Ralph Retort, the website. And then he starts posting 2-3 days later shit poking at Ralph. He then posts a fucking nude of that girl he was talking to that was from Texas. I don't think he was hacked. I truly don't. I think using it as a justification and something like that goes to show that he's just using it as a way to do whatever the hell he wants, and he might be having a break. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't think it's a hack, because how in the hell would they get into your files on your phone? I'm sorry. That's where I don't believe. I don't see that being the case at all. Failure said he was hacked on May 22nd, but I don't know, man. If that's the case, then how in the fuck is that person getting a hold of his nudes off his cell phone? When we all know he changed. Yeah, exactly. If he was hacked, they would share his dick pics. It would be more like that, because you know he's got dick pics. That's exactly what it would be. I don't know. I personally don't think he was hacked. I think he's using it as a way to do whatever the fuck he wants. He has Failure backing him for the simple fact that he probably told Failure he was hacked, because he could, call or message him or anything like that. And, well, it's definitely not the thing. And for the simple fact that, well, why? Why wouldn't they fucking, if the Twitter got hacked and this nude comes off of his cell phone, they would post his dick pics. 100%. This is a load of shit. He told Failure that in order to be able to use Failure as a defense. Like, it's definitely fucking a load of shit. So, I don't know. Don't believe it. After seeing the fucking tweets, and this would be on the 22nd when the messages were sent on Instagram and all this shit. Like, if he was quote unquote hacked, why would it start on the 22nd and he wouldn't start posting right away on his Twitter, etc.? Yeah, I don't fucking know. I do not think it's a fucking hack. Sorry. I'm not going to buy that bullshit. I don't buy that bullshit. And I will say that girl that he was talking to looks a lot better with makeup on. Definitely looks a lot better with makeup on. Yeah, the dick pics would come first, 100%. We all know that. They would want to try to belittle him and try to keep him at hand and use that against him. I haven't checked the boards. I haven't checked Kiwi Farms or anything like that to see if what's it called? The boards have anything, or if anything's dropped. If you get some drop frames, just refresh. I haven't checked the boards to see if anyone leaked anything else from his phone, quote unquote. But if there's nothing on the boards and there's nothing anywhere else, she's not fat. She looks better with makeup. And in her cosplay shit, she doesn't look like the same person. I mean, go on his Twitter. Just go on Andy Warski's Twitter. It's his most recent tweet is her nude if you really want to see it. Well, tell your hubby what we're talking about here, and I apologize if there's young ones around. Fuck. Jesus Christ. But no, seriously, where else and what else would it be? If you're going after Andy and let's say it's Ian Miles Chong, because everything's him now. He's such a super hacker, guys. Ian Miles Chong is a fucking super hacker. He has the Hack the Planet sign on his bedroom wall. He fucking watches hackers every day. Ian Miles Chong is a super hacker. There's no fucking way that Ian wouldn't drop those pics too. This shit came directly from his phone, and anyone who's trying to discredit it, you can't, as far as I know, I haven't tried, and I might be wrong on this, but you can't get on what's it called? You can't get on Instagram and send messages from the computer, as far as I know. I think everything needs to be done from the app. So, yeah, Ian Miles Chong is also QAnon, guys. Fucking A, dude. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I guess this discredits the song, but maybe it should be like less about, the whole gay thing and more about being bi, but I don't know.
I predict that Andy Warski is on such a downtread mentally and physically that within the next 7 years, Andy Warski will have AIDS.
I need some dick now.
Andy and Ethan in Knoxville were together.
I'm getting dick tonight. I'm getting dick right now. After the show, I'm getting dick. I want to put a dick inside of me. Preferably Ethan Ralph's dick. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. What up? Hey.
How long can you hold your breath? What is going on here?
I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. Oh, yeah, I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
From what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around.
Maybe there's no such thing as a bottom and a top. Maybe we could be both.
Ethan told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself.
There were some rough dudes in there.
What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night.
This song is just so good.
Dicks all night. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
Jesus.
Twilight Sparkle is the best pony.
So, this is the kind of shit that started getting posted when Andy was quote unquote hacked. When he was quote unquote hacked. Hey, I have a question for undead abortion. Undead abortion, that just means you're a human, right? Are you Alex? Are you Alex? I'm going to assume you're Alex just because you wouldn't know if he's a nice guy because you just make assumptions based on an internet personality. Anyways, this is the kind of shit that started getting posted when he was quote-unquote hacked. It was poking at Ralph. It also seems like... it's Sargon's kid. Jesus Christ. It seems like the timing was too great and too perfect for this to be a hack. This is... I don't fucking know. I have to click off because I don't know if this shit is... I don't know if this... Oh, okay. It's fucking... It's basically took... They took fucking Medicare's intro and put it to what's it called? Nothing in here shows a hack. And you could see he gaps from Andy. You could see gaps from Andy where he doesn't tweet for a couple of days. So it's not unfounded. And I think the fact that it's right after all this shit, it's way too personal to be a hack. And the fact that like homegirl's fucking picture, which is this one right here. And the question is this. Okay. Here's another point out question. If it was hacked, if it was a hacker, if it was the hacker, how would they know whose nude that is? Because like I said, go look at it for yourself and look at her cosplay page, and you'll notice that there's with makeup, she looks different. She looks different with makeup. 100%. 100%. This chick looks different with makeup. Ugh. So I don't see this as someone would know this is her. You know? Like, come on. They don't look the same. Look at the fucking picture with no makeup, no Photoshop, no nothing that was released. They don't look the same. Just, no. They 100% do not look the same. Obviously can't show it because it shows boobs, but they don't look the same. So a hacker wouldn't know that. If he was smart, he could get one of his friends to say, yeah, I took his phone. Yeah, technically he could, but even still, for it to be spread out over multiple days. Click on the image. You'll find out it's not trans. There you go. Gift that keeps on giving. It's a full body. It's a full body nude that was dropped. Yeah, it shows more than boobs. So no, she's in her 20s. But I will say this. This would not fucking come off of his phone magically. And I don't care if I don't know how Google works, right? I don't know how Google works when it comes to backing up your data or anything like that. I'm at a loss. I don't know. But even if that's the case, Andy changed his Google password. You know why? Because he got hacked before when the porn and that shit played on his channel. There was a login from Malaysia. Now, I would assume that Google, if he tried to log in, because Andy has two-step verification and it would send him a text, if someone else tried to log in or get in and change said password to access his phone drive, he would know. How do I know this? Because he told me he has the email messaging and the text messaging. No, I don't care about how it came about. It was still done, and Geek actually owned up to that part of it, the porn and all that shit, when he was being pissy. From what I've heard, that he dropped the stream key on fucking one of the boards. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure I've heard them even talk about it on a stream. But I'm talking about like when his account was hacked for Hype Break and all that other shit, and when the passwords were changed on him and stuff. When you try to change a password with Google, it doesn't matter if it's just an email, it doesn't matter if it's a drive or anything like that, it sends you a text. I don't know This is old news, Feather, when it comes to the geek stuff. This is way old. I don't know what the fuck's going on with those two. And I could give two shits about those two. Geek's a fucking lying faggot, and Andy's I don't know, not a man of his word and a fucking poor ass fucking retard who can't pay his bills and apparently fucking harasses the shit out of women, drops women's nudes on his Twitter, trying to claim that it's not him. It's pretty easy to set this up where all you do is you start randomly blocking people. You call up failure, you say, hey, failure. Hey, failure. I've been hacked. My Twitter's been hacked. People are getting blocked and dropped from what I'm seeing, and my numbers are going down. I've been hacked. And then you could do whatever the fuck you want. False flag. Fucking false flag. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So you drop nudes on a girl who I don't know what happened between them, but the whole trip to Texas was supposed to happen because of her. So I don't know if it really... That pic is dirt? What do you mean? So I don't know, you tell me, how in the fuck does it get out? Oh, it gets boring really quick, but this is news, and this is shit that no one else has, Stoner. This is a drop to me from someone who, I don't know, was harassed by Andy over the last few days. Then he decided to delete his Instagram, which you have to do from your phone, and send messages you have to do from your phone. So it's kind of convenient that all of a sudden all of the shit's falling apart around him. Yeah, I forgot about Andy for a week or two until I reached out to someone. I was just like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, breaking news. Gloria Borger is no longer with Poo News. Okay, get it right. She was fired. But yeah, so I don't know. Anyone defending him? Sorry, you're a fucking idiot. Until he provides proof. And if he's messaging with his phone, we know that his phone is in his hands. That he has his phones. So, but that's, and what we were trying to point out is a simple fact that if you were the hacker, what's more damaging? Dropping someone else's nudes or dropping Andy's fucking dick pics? Dropping Andy's. That would be the more cause of fucking shit show. Oh, I know you do. I know you, Denny. I get you. I know you go into different shows to fuck with people. Meaning as Will's turning. Yeah, it's just weird. And now there's the playing. Yeah, but there may be a relationship with this chick. But again, Fresh, she stated she only sent that to his cell phone. So how did Ian get a hold of it? Ian hasn't had personal contact with Andy's new phone. And not many people realize that Andy got a new phone when he came down to the States. He got a new phone. So that was well after the Ian Miles Chong stuff. Well after Ian had any kind of touch or interaction with Andy's passwords. How did he get it? He didn't. He magically fucking hacked a fucking Google Android phone because he's fucking that stellar without having to be anywhere near it. He just happened to be fucking amazing. Yeah, dropping someone else's nude would get him in trouble. But again, filthy. How? Explain to me. When Andy has changed his password for his Google and his Google Drive and however Android backs up their shit since the password issue with Ian, the shit with Stream Key, etc. His password's been changed. He has two-step verification. If someone else got in and fucking tried to change his password, why isn't he getting his shit back now? Why doesn't he have re-access to this shit? Oh, I know. I'm just asking the questions because that is a good argument. But, and like I said, I haven't looked at the boards. One thing that doesn't make sense is why would he try to hook up with a chick in Miami? What does he mean? Are you because of the joke that he's gay? What do you mean, Red Feather? Oh, that's my whole point. I think he's lying about it. I think he's using failure to back it up, and failure doesn't know it because Failure has Failure a trusting guy. He's saying because he's in Canada. What do you mean? Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether or not why because he wants nudes. The first question was show me your tits. And then it was down to fuck. I mean, you don't have to be in the same state to request nudes. Because the cunt would get jealous. Jesus Christ. You don't have to be in the same state to get nudes. And, Failure isn't hated by anyone. I don't hate Failure. I like Failure. Failure's a great guy. Failure is just trusting. And if I told Failure, hey, this, and this, Failure would give me the benefit of the doubt, and I'm sure he would give the same thing. Yeah, but Red Feather, you have a husband. Ask him why a guy would say that kind of shit to a girl, even if they're not in the same area. Maybe they wanted a little e-pussy. Maybe they wanted someone to fucking talk to about shit while they're fapping their muscle. I'm not going to tell you who the text is between. That's my source. Because you guys will just go over there and spurg out on the person. Fuck no. You guys can get fucked on that. Text is between someone and Andy. That's all you need to know. And that's been said multiple times. There's no way I'm dropping her name. You know why? Because unlike others, I don't pull people into bullshit. I never would do that because, one, that's not my right. Two, it's fucked up to bring people in because someone else is a shitty human. No, it's not. No, it has nothing to do with the girl who dropped nudes. I got this shit before I even knew about the nudes. Nope. You can keep asking, but I'm not going to tell you shit. You can keep asking questions. I'm not going to tell you who the person is. Period. That's all you need to know. All you need to know is that I trust the person, that it's a real person, and that if they ever want to drop it or put it up somewhere, they already put it up on Instagram. I am telling the truth. Oh, you're talking about how many kilos ago? I can honestly say this, Crackling Crow, I didn't see him do a Coke or anything. So, I mean, he already admitted to taking Adderall. So, that's pretty much what I saw him take was Adderall. Never saw him do any kind of drugs. Who's Alex? Oh, yeah, I don't care if it's Alex. I'm not going to drop the person's name, and it doesn't fucking... Andy knows who it is, and Andy could be a fucking shithead, but Andy's blocked out from that person, and you know what? It's plain and simple like this. This information comes from a reliable source who has nothing to gain from this shit, except for, hey, and it wasn't even brought up to me. It was like, hey, how you doing? What do you want? And I'm like, whoa. I was just saying hello. What's going on? And then I get told that my friend harassed her. Your friend's been harassing me. Who? Because I didn't know. I didn't know who it was. So, yeah. Is Andy on the right or left? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, it's me messaging myself. Yes. There we go. Yeah. Me messaging myself, considering that the screenshots come from a different account and mine actually has my image on it. Yeah. No. But either way, the messages are there. The messages are real. Now, if Andy wants to play the I got hacked thing, well, I don't see. They're all white text. What are you talking about? If the person that dropped these, okay. Jesus Christ. This is mine. And blocked out because it had person's image. And I'm not going to have you spurgy fucks Go try and hunt this person down because that's not fair. Your friend was harassing me yesterday. I'm like, who? She responds about the heart. No worries about the heart. Andy, he was one of the guys, he was with you guys when I met you. I'm like, that was him, really? Because she had posted something on her Instagram showing where she had a bad conversation with the guy, and the guy was really creepy and forceful. If you don't understand how fucking messages work, if this is coming from her, I think most of us understand how texts work, guys. Look at your cell phone. When you write something, you're always on the right. When you get a response from someone, you're on the left. It's not rocket science, man. It's not rocket science. Yeah. And do you think Andy would say that he has a taser if he'll threaten me? And you want this? You think a girl's going to be that forceful? Well, she could be that forceful, but if the person was like, hey, send me some nudes, and you're like, okay, you know? Yeah, but this is common. This is the common way of the way it's laid out, whether it's Twitter or whatever else, X. And you can also read it on you can read it in the way it's written. And also shown at the beginning. Hey, send me tits. Send me a picture of your tits. Okay. I used Morse code. Jesus Christ. That's fine. But either way, nudes been leaked from his cell phone, which is only available on his cell phone. If you try to play the game of, well, remember when my Google got hacked? I didn't change my Google password. Yes, you did. I can verify that. And I have text where you say that you have dual authentication. You also stated that it wasn't you, that you've been hacked. You tried moving that to failure. Not the case. If that's the case, how did they get on your phone? Instagram, how did they log in to your account? If you're across board using the same password and someone did get a hold of your password, they wouldn't be able to get into your fucking Twitter, your Google, and your Instagram without you noticing something right away. Because your Google would drop you a message, say, hey, your information is being changed. Click this if you did not do this. That's it. So, anyways, yeah, you want more information and to see the kind of shit that's being dropped on Andy's thing. If more nudes come out, if more shit comes out, maybe this was a way for, and I've got to be honest, everyone knows that Ian and Andy don't like each other anymore. Everyone knows that. And they know that the girl that Andy was talking to, the cosplayer girl, and Ian have issues. So what's a good way for Andy to deflect and act like he wasn't the one who did it? Drop her nude, play it off, make it seem like it's Ian who hacked his phone. I don't know. I'm not defending Ian because Ian's a fucking human garbage. But that's what, if you're trying to play the fucking part, that's the way you go about it. Fake the fuck out of it. But, whatever. Just is what it is. So I'm going to move on from this shit. Anyone who's just watching for this, that's where I'll end it. Feel free to clip it. Feel free to send it to Andy. Feel free to fucking do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I don't care what he has to say about me. I fucking don't care at all. You know why? Because, well, I'm not a human shitbag. So, anyways. Hold on. What'd you say? What'd you say, sicko? Rhino, don't challenge the Spurgs. I have the same password for everything and have changed my password since 96. Conclusion. No hack, in my opinion. Yeah. No hack. Yeah, using the same password for everything is not safe. And anything that has, if you do use the same password for a lot of things, use double authentication. like Andy does for his Google. I do not think there was a hack. And, well, we'll see. Keep an eye on his Twitter. You might get some more fucking free nudes. I mean, it's pretty fucked up that he's dropping the nudes, but well, besides being like, what the fuck's he doing? Why'd he do this? She was like, well, I'm sorry that you guys had to see that, / if you didn't mind it, there you go. You're welcome. She was cool about it, but he's going to do it to someone and someone's going to fucking lose their shit. My password is... my password is password123. Yes. I'm going to jump over to our good friend and idiot, Jussie Smollett. Well, court case information has been unsealed. And it seems like they're going to be pressing the issue. Oh, Jesse, you might end up in the pokey. But let's jump over to that. I'm going to throw it on video, and I'm going to have a smoke while it starts up.
Today's ruling opening the court file is a good first step, but more needs to be done. Equal justice under the law and truth and transparency are the bedrock of our democracy. The handling of the Jussie Smollett case by this state's attorney has been a disaster. And now the court file is opened, and that's a good first step. But more remains to be done, because it's not the court file that's all important. It's Ms. Fox's file and the decision-making process into how this case was handled. So, Ms. Fox, please tell us the truth. Whatever it is, tell us the truth, the whole truth. Please, no more cover-up. Please, no more fighting in court to evade subpoenas and to disobey the law. Using lawyers paid by us, the taxpayers, to help you do that. Bring your files and stand here in front of the press and answer all the questions that the people want answered from their state's attorney. You are our state's attorney, and we need from you an example of what equal justice under the law looks like. Why are you hiding? What are you hiding? Who are you helping? And why would you trade your reputation for Jussie Smollett? Please, come and tell the truth. We tell our kids to tell the truth. So just come and tell the truth. Ms. Chen, I had to subpoena you because Ms. Fox doesn't want to testify in court. Please, you too, bring your file. Come and stand here and tell the truth, whatever it is, because you, like Ms. Fox, know the truth. You're the person who communicated with Ms. Fox, who had text messages with her, and you know the full story. So come, bring your file, stand here and tell us the truth, whatever it is. And lastly, Judge Evans, Chief Judge Evans, you are the chief judge. You have the power of the assignment of judges. The assignment of judges in this case has been a bit of a circus. Please ask the Supreme Court for an out-of-county judge. You've done it other times in other cases. This case is too important to the people of Cook County to have any doubt about transparency. Finally, let's all try to remember that what we're trying to do is have a court system, a judiciary, and a state's attorney that follows the law, that has equal justice under the law, that tells the truth, and is transparent. If we have that, then we'll all be happy. If we don't have that, the doubt eats away at our justice system, and that is toxic for all of us. Thank you. I've got my files. You're all welcome to see what's in my files.
So she takes questions. They ask her why she decided to do this. Basically, she's a retired judge, and she didn't like the way the attorney didn't put out any kind of information, how she didn't recuse herself like she said she would. And, well, that's it. Start going into people's profiles to see who made their likes public, but don't see AG. I don't have my likes public on here on YouTube. She is a plant to cover up. Why is she a plant? Because she's getting the information out there. How's she a plant? You mean, or are you talking about Kim Fox? I don't know. She seems to be pulling the information out. Who cares? And she got the shit unsealed. So the more information that comes out, well, the more likely it is that fucking we'll find out what really was going on and what was the situation with the Smollett case. Yes, people are still talking about it because of the simple fact that it was so weird and it so wasn't like anything that's ever been done before, especially when there's a recusal. So, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, so I want to cover one more thing before I jam out. Well, this situation's pretty funny to me. Wrangler's Little Nas X Old Town Road collection slammed as cowboy cultural appropriation. Forget the horses, Wranglers has some critics on its back. The jeans apparel company has come under fire for its new partnership with Little Nas X, the rapper behind the viral country rap hit Old Town Road featuring Billy Cyrus. With lyrics filled with cowboy imagery, collaboration with Wrangler seemed to be a no-brainer. It's an instant hit, introducing the new Wrangler Little Knox collection. The clothing company wrote on Instagram Tuesday, adding in another post, the song and style has gotten the whole world's attention. But the collection, which features the song's title and catchy lyrics on Wrangler jeans and tees, appears to be attracting the wrong kind of attention. In fact, many fans have threatened to boycott the company and what they deem to be cultural appropriation. Now, is it fans who are black that are saying it's cultural appropriation, or fans that are white who are saying it's cultural appropriation? Now, it's going to be shocking to you. It's fans that are cowboys and white. And I would assume that, whatever. This makes me not want to buy Wrangler jeans anymore, to be honest. The cowboy spirit is nothing to be made fun of. Can't believe Wrangler stooped to this level. Stop trying to conform and stay local to your roots. Wow, what a bunch of sellouts. Keep taking the country out of country. Wrangler is my favorite pant. And you just had to go ruin it with Old Town Road. Wrangler came to its own defense. We have a long history of using the platform of popular music to embrace a new generation of fans while staying true to the Western heritage. The apparel company continued. We believe the cowboy spirit is about having courage, independence, and confidence, which are the same qualities encapsulated in this limited run, one-of-a-kind collection. Others applauded this, but think if the roles were reversed and it wasn't Western music and Western and country and all that, wasn't a predominantly, white feeling thing. If people were saying that this was cultural appropriation of black people, or if it was a black brand bringing on, something white related, right? There would be outrage and no one would be pissed off about it. These people who are like, y'all, this is actually a Little Nas X. Y'all really boycotting Wrangler? Is it that deep? The people don't seem to understand is it's give and take in this day and age. If you're going to claim if you're going to claim that it's cultural appropriation when a white person wears something that's predominantly from another culture, then you're going to see it all the time. You're going to see the same shit. You're going to see the same shit. Because, why? Because that's what the left does. But this mindset of we got to do the same kind of shit, we got to point out this shit and do this shit. It's like, fuck, man. Can't we just all stop crying about it? It's a fucking clothing brand. They partnered with who they partnered with. Who gives a fuck? Are they changing the brand? Who gives a fuck? What? It's a shirt that says Old Town Road. It's a collab shirt. The jeans, the denim, all the same. Why does it fucking matter? I get the logic. They do it to us, so we got to do it to them. No. We don't have to stoop to their bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I wouldn't wear the shirt if fucking you paid me to wear the shirt. It's not any fucking thing to write home about. I mean, the font's cool. I like the font for other things, but why? But it's just like, fuck, man. It's always this shit. It's always the same stuff. I don't know. But yeah, guys. So Monday will be the last show at this time slot because of me starting the new gig. I am going to keep my... I'm going to figure out over the weekend, and I'll let you guys know on Monday what I'm going to do for time slot starting next week in the afternoon, evenings. And then we'll adjust to that time slot. I know some of you, on the East Coast probably won't make it, but I'll try. And what I'll try to do is at least do a weekend show occasionally. That way, whatever the case may be. But I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out. If you guys haven't yet, like the stream on your way out. If you want to go watch a really good show in about 30 minutes, ROTC will be live. And, well, I will see you guys Monday. I'll see you Monday. We'll get things figured out. And we'll go from there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys then.